So getting my teeth whitened. So my teeth are okay, right? I'm kidding. No, okay. So I don't know, I think I already mentioned that I was really surprised when Brandon proposed, because that month I went to the dentist to have 4 teeth removed, all my wisdom teeth, because they were growing in this way and they were shifting the other ones, and it was starting to hurt and become, okay, like, you know, because at first I was like, I'm African, no, a lot of Africans don't get their wisdom teeth removed. I mean, back home, I never used to hear about people taking days off school to get teeth removed. I was like, no, it's an American thing. I don't need it, you know, and I'm this old and I hadn't needed it up until now, but that month I felt like I actually felt my teeth move. Like one of them was out of place, my tongue kept bumping into it. It was just weird and it was just really uncomfortable. I tried to wait for a while to see if nope, it just was uncomfortable and I needed to get it checked. So when I got it checked was when they did the x-ray and they noticed the wisdom teeth were growing and pushing the other teeth, which meant they were gonna get misaligned and it was gonna get even more uncomfortable. So we decided to just take them all out at once because I didn't want to be out of work for longer than I needed to be. I figured, you know, one long recovery process is better than several, you know, like maybe doing it in batches of 2. It didn't make sense. At the time, it didn't make sense. But yeah, when he tried to get this last guy down here, he pulled so hard that, I don't know if I've told the story on the channel before, but if I have, I'm sorry. He pulled so hard that, you know, I mean, I could see him straining. All I had was numbing cream, numbing solution. So my mouth was numb, but I could feel and hear, like, you could feel the shaking and you can like hear the tongue. You can see him like struggling. So anyway, he finally wiggled it out and it was all good. And he finished and he was like, oh, you're good to go, you can go home. And I was like, I think I was trying to say something and out of nowhere, a bone impaled my tongue. And so I'm like signing to him. I was in so much pain. I was just like, I was like, I can't talk, like I couldn't talk, so I was just miming all this. And I was like, look in there. And he was like, what? I'm like, look in there, like, but I couldn't talk. So all I'm doing is frantically pointing at my mouth. And so he takes a look and he's like, I don't see anything. And I literally, my tongue is impaled by a bone. I could not move and I was in so much pain. I was like crying, I was like, look in there. So he looked and then he like tilted me again and then he realized what I was talking about. I could see on his face he was freaking out. Like he looked kind of like, oh God. Called his assistant, get me blah blah blah, and they give it to him. And so he moved my tongue out of the way and then filed down, like he added more numbing cream or numbing solution, and then he had to file down the bone that was poking at my tongue and like that impaled my tongue. And it was just the worst pain ever. Like the filing didn't hurt, it was the impaling thing that hurt. So he, you know, he recommended painkillers, everything was all good. I went home. So when I wasn't healing and feeling better 3 days later, I mean, when I went home, I could not even go get my own prescription. I had dropped it off at CVS and they told me to come back in an hour. I had to call Brandon like, dude, can you please help me get my prescription from CVS? I can't even go back. You know, so he had to bring it. But while he was like still getting it, the painkillers I had gotten, the numbing was wearing off. I was crying, like I was crying, like, where are you? I was in that much pain. You know, so 4 or 5 days later, or by Monday, I called my boss and I was like, I'm the worst ship of my life. I cannot come in. I'm on these strong painkillers and I'm still icing my face and I was in so much pain. I was like, there's no way I can go to work. There's no way. So the next day I still didn't feel better and I had to call my boss. I ended up going to the dentist back again. I was like, yo, something's wrong. It's been 3-4 days and I'm in so much pain. And that was when he told me, he was like, oh yeah, the bone right here, you know, I cracked it. And we were just like, you didn't think to say nothing the first day it happened? Like, how you gonna crack somebody's, like, I found out later because my brother told me to get a second opinion when a week into it, I still wasn't feeling better. It was when I was calling around to see what other dentists could take me that somebody was like, oh, you only have one bone there, which means he cracked your jaw. I was like, excuse me? What? So, I mean, we got another second opinion, but by then it was already healing and they were like, time is really all we can say. And then on top of that, I think I got locked jaw, so because from my mouth being open for so many, like for so long for the procedure. So it was the worst pain ever. I'll just put it that way. But yeah, so that's why we were going away for like just a just a trip to get this whole teeth nightmare out of my head. And that's why I was so surprised with the proposal. But really, you know, the dentist, I've never been scared of them. This was just my one horrible experience. So getting, I think when you get your teeth done, they do like a cleaning, but they schedule you in for 6 months. Like 6 months later cleaning. So this is 6 months later, and I went in for my cleaning last week, and while I was in there, I mentioned that I was getting married. I asked for the package. I was like, hey, I'm interested in what I can do for my teeth. You know, I'm interested in whitening my teeth or doing something of some sort here in the office, you know, just because of my pictures and things like that. And they were like, well, we don't really whiten in the office, and we'll explain why later, but just come in for your cleaning and we'll take care of it. So while I was in there, they mentioned that, you know, they give you, that the best part is to give you a tray home, and that way it lasts you for like a year. And I'm gonna show myself doing it so you can see what it's like. So after they did my regular cleaning, somebody else came in and she said, you know, I'm gonna take the mold of your teeth for your tray. And I was like, what? And she's like, no, this is like customized to you. I think the package get 2 trays, and I think it's or 2 syringes or something. So don't freak out, but I'm gonna show you what the mold looks like. That's it. So these are my teeth. God, that's creepy. These are my teeth. I think this is the bottom. Don't judge. And this is the top. So this is my mouth. So creepy. She gave me this version because she said that way if I misplace the molds of the trays, I guess I'll call them, that they can make new ones without having me bite on the thing again. But it was really weird. It's like this goopy thing you had to like bite on, and then they had to wait for a while just to get all the impression they needed, and then you could take it out, and same thing on the bottom. So I guess it dried out, and then they turned it into this thing, which they then molded the trays out of. So I got this. It gets made, it takes a few hours. You can pick it up the same day, but I went back the next day to pick it up because I had to go to work. But these are my little guys. So from those little molds, they made me my, I can't get it, my teeth. So this is kind of open, so you can put this syringe or syrup on one side, only the side that's facing out, because if it touches your gum, apparently it burns. And so yeah, this is top and bottom. This is so creepy, but this is it. So it almost looks like Invisalign. I'm supposed to take this syringe, right, and put it on the part of my teeth that's gonna be outward facing. Just put it on that side of the tray, only on the outward part, on each of the little teeth holes. And then I'm supposed to wear it for 45 minutes to an hour. It's kind of ineffective after 45 minutes, so wearing it all day does not make it whiter or anything. It's just 45 minutes and the chemical wears off. So yeah, I'm supposed to do that as many times as I want, but if I notice that I have teeth sensitivity or anything, I'm supposed to stop for a while and then come back and do some more later, like maybe weeks later. And then while I'm doing this, I'm not supposed to drink anything like sodas that are like black, anything that can stain my teeth, coffee, things like that. And yeah, so I'm gonna go kind of get the solution on the teeth thing, and then I'm gonna show you what it looks like. I'll take some before pictures and then I'll get started, and then I'll come back with my after. Got it on all of them. I don't know if it's showing. I'm gonna try to wear it now. Oh God, help me, I'm so scared. Okay. Okay. there's a dot so you can get it to the right middle. What is it? 45 minutes. So my timer just went off, but because I put this one at 45 minutes and the top one a little bit after that, I'm going to wait just a few minutes longer just to make sure the top is good, and then I'm gonna take it out. Okay, so this is what I would be talking like if I had Invisalign. Not good. See that? That's my little scar from the accident. But anyway, TMI. I hope I wasn't just showing you a lot of saliva, I'm sorry. But yeah, I'm gonna take it out now. It's been a full hour because like I said, I wanted to make sure the top, the most important one, gets some shine because I put it on last. Now I know to do it the other way. But let's take it out and see what it looks like. That is not sexy. It has stuff still on it. Looks really funny, it's like textured. I'm struggling to take it off. Oh my god. I'm gonna use my tongue. Oh my god, this is really hard to take off. Sorry about that. So it feels like I have toothpaste on my teeth and I don't know if I'm supposed to brush it off or leave it on or rinse it off. And I don't want to make it not effective. Also, it touched my gum right here. My gum's like white, like it hurts. It stung a little, but they told me it could sting if it touched my gum to just wipe it off. But I think it actually tried to work on my gum. But I'm gonna go brush this off, at least rinse it off because it feels goopy, like toothpaste is on my teeth. Okay, so I'm all done. I ended up just brushing my teeth and I also brushed the actual trays, I guess you call them, I don't know. So I brushed them because there was still goop on them too, and all in all, brushing was easy, everything felt good. But that part of my gum that I showed you that the chemical touched definitely hurt more when I was brushing, and it still looks white. But I'm gonna show you my after and then maybe I'll put them side by side. But I think I can tell the difference on camera. I don't know, but let me show you real quick. So this is the part where it's like hurting. I think it's gonna change color like back to normal soon though. Just need some circulation. But yeah, all done. I'm gonna take some after pictures and I'll see if we can tell the difference. Thanks for watching. So random, but I'll see you later. Bye.